Good day, this is Dude of Dude. Welcome back to my channel. Today I will be opening up a few packs from the 1989 Topps Ghostbuster 2 movie trading cards. These packs are wrapped in wax paper, not properly sealed packs that we're used to nowadays, so they're real easy to get into. The downside is these are more of a plain backed cardboard card, and the bubble gum in them is way past expiration. So, as you can see, as I'm opening this, there is some damage to the backs of the cards. This sadly is unavoidable because, well, hey, a perfectly intact stick. This has over the years leached some. I find it interesting. It's leached more on this side where it wasn't touching, but has left a residue here that you don't really see much of. But yeah, over the years, the wax paper itself and the gum have led to some staining, and as I'm sure you can hear, that gum is very hard. So that will definitely not be eaten by anyone. So this is one of the sticker cards. Based on the age, I doubt the sticker itself will actually come off this card anymore. But originally when it was new, that could easily be peeled off and put on whatever. And then we have part of a scene. There's 10 of these cards altogether, with one additional that shows the entire picture. I actually have that one here. It's the same as the poster that I have here. I had to open up a few packs ahead of time just to make sure they were not completely destroyed. Now, I'm not going to go into great detail on any of these. Just going to thumb through a little and then go to the next pack. But yeah, these cards, as you can see, just basic cardboard. There's no finish on the back. There's a slight finish on the front to protect the picture itself. But yeah, for the most part, these are easily damaged. And anyone who's seen any of my previous videos can see, hey, this is a slightly better camera now. So yay. This one I'll set aside because there's residue on the back, as I was saying. That one has green. And from the looks of it, it might actually have been the wax paper that did most of the damage there. And residue again. So I will set that aside to see if later I can carefully clean that up. It's some interesting artwork on the stickers. So I now drop cards. And fun thing about these movie tie-in cards, you got a lot of different things showing usually clips from a movie. This one obviously is the movie poster. Number 1. Helps if I don't cover the number. First card in the set. 88 total. But most of these movie tie-in cards from the era showed scenes from the movies, usually 1 or 2 scenes behind the scenes. I believe there's also some artwork for concepts for some of the different ghosts in here, specifically the Scoleri brothers, I believe. and more or less any major motion picture. Yeah, again, I think it's a wax paper that actually has been doing the damage, of all things. That said, definitely some residue again. But since that's card 88, till next time. Yeah, that took a long time for there to be a next time. Since Afterlife just came out. Or if you're a real big fan, you'll consider the game that came out several years ago, the actual true third, because it contained all the voice acting, but is no longer canonical in the current movie canon. And that's always fun to get into, is what's canon and where in the canon it lies. Because you have the cartoon canon, the movie canon, and the comic book canon. By way of the IDW Ghostbuster series comics, fantastic read. Great if you're a fan of the Ghostbuster series at all and like comics. If you don't like comics, obviously it will do you no good. But hopefully if you're on my channel, you like geeky stuff too, so it's your cup of tea. Now, I'll be honest, I don't have a lot of different movie tie-ins. This happens to be the only ones I have. So I figured, might as well show them off. And stick the gum. Yeah, you can't see it, but there is a slight residue that is on the back. I'm hoping if I'm careful I can clean those off later. I'll set that one aside. Yay, a Slimer sticker. And that's just a headshot. So yeah, nothing really too fancy. Just a neat piece of... here's one of the artwork pieces for Slimer. Interesting. One's the headshot, one's a movie still. But yeah, interesting choices when they created the decks. Two more packs. Yeah, you can even see where the wax paper had been lying. It's the part where the outer portion of the pack where it was lying has been really what marked it. So. That one's not as bad. Part of the commercial. Set that one aside so I can clean it later. And of course, Slimer would be the big sticker they'd use because, hey, one of the big cartoonish characters they can use. Slowly coming together with the picture. Now, a lot of people say the second Ghostbusters movie was in fact great. It had its pros and cons, but for the most part, it's a fun movie nonetheless. Testing out things behind the scenes. And it's fun to think of how they did a lot of these shots using practical effects, because those were actual puppets and all they created for the ghosts, and film trickery before a lot of the computer digitalization. Now, proton packs was still computer generated, but still different than we have today. And now for our last pack. Again with minor damage. Very stuck piece of gum. Poor card 69. Yep. So we set that aside. I have a group hero shot as a sticker. Well, I have pieces of it. Very top, bottom, and middle. That's actually quite funny how that worked out. Something you won't have nowadays in a kid's movie: smoking. Oh. So. Again, another headshot. It's just odd that for Harold Ramis, they used a movie still instead. No, I do not know. And Return of Slimer. One of the favorite puppets. So hopefully this was somewhat interesting to people. Thank you for your time, and have a nice day.